Believe it or not, I'm an intergalactic war general, and I channel. I know about what's happening on the earth, about the wars that continue on. And okay, so I wouldn't be making these videos if I didn't have that inkling of the connection to what I really am connected to. I'm a hero in another dimension. I'm well known to be very intelligent. What I am cut out to do, my intelligence. I'm a general. I go general here a lot. Going general is very important. We couldn't solve any problems without going general. Babes, did you know that that's a word? General. Look it up. It's a word. Lowercase g. Going general. Generalizing. A lot of people dress up like me. What I mean is, they even want to be as tall as I am. That's fine. But you should be happy with yourself. But you have to dress up like a war hero every once in a while. The war that is happening is the classic spiritual warfare. A lot of people don't understand this. What does even spiritual mean? I can break it down for you. We've been looking at this, but this is a little bit more advanced than talking about the warlock situation where there's people under mind control, and then there's people breaking through because they're going to the heart and they're saying, "Wait a minute, ooh, it's so much different than what they're telling us." But anyway, okay, Israel. Okay, now let's just look at it. Okay, how Israel it looks like Israel is right next to Jerusalem, right in Palestine. And now, if you think a little bit, that's the original place where all of the biblical accounts came from. So-called Jesus is going to save us from there. There's a bunch of shit about that happening. Nothing, but if anything, somebody was there who said, "Deception. It's going to be deception, by the way." And then they killed that person. That can't escape history that they keep killing. It won't escape our psyches. And that's all that story was about. That killed Christ because that's the truth there, and you don't want it to get out. A human being is trying to pipe up. Okay, so, but no, that's not what most people don't understand, that that's what's happened. They got some hocus pocus shit going on, pure deception, by the way. That's where it all originates from. I want you to understand what affects the rest of the globe. I just saw like a cloud going over, and now you're pacified by what? Number one, now, if you remember the church, money, money, money. See, this is a huge global operation that centralizes down back into one intelligence, and it's located over there in Israel. Believe this or not, that place pretty much owns every place that has a camera that sets up and says, "We're going to vote for presidents today," and they adjust their little red necktie there, and their blue suit and their white shirts. That's Israel. Donald Trump is called Israel's baby. The whole Hollywood is created by the mass distraction and deception service. Now, why do I want you to understand this? Is because now, when Iran fires rockets back at them, we don't know if this has really happened, but there isn't any reason why not to believe that. They're just warning us about something new. And see, Iran, you can't really touch Iran. You can't touch Iran. Why? Right there is is where technological keys are held. And this is what wars are really all about. It's to advance into a better technological grip, and especially over controlling the human organism. But it's a lot more than that. See, because you're gaining control of the universe if you gain control of the organism that is human. Now, I started saying that it's because now, what would that be? To me, it's just women. Now, if you look at um, that place over there, how they treat women, how they're just like, they can't be seen. It's really paradoxical, because it's like you have to. A woman has power just through her being to alter your entire, it's like, nah, I'd rather stay here tonight rather than go to war, kind of a thing. So there's a knocking around of the human organism. Bottom line, it's really apparent over there, right? As far as the potential to become human is highly manipulated. But now I'm talking about actual entire civilizations that has been built up on this shit that is absolute lie. And here's my warning. They can destroy those lie-built civilizations in a heartbeat, and it's legal. Amongst the intergalactic alliances, who sees that it's all done by consent, that people actually agree, and they don't really fight much back about it. But could they? Could they? You know, there's a lot of illegal activity that has happened, and there's a lot of karma coming to this plane about that. And see, that's why Iran would fire rockets over there and say, you know what? This is a warning. See, because whatever killed Jesus is a non-human occupation that doesn't care for the truth. Just kidding. They hung up a lie there. That person was lying, and basically it's a metaphor. You don't know that this is a metaphor. There's something that's kind enough that's trying to tell us, if you can get it, this is your life, this is the way it is. Please dial in and start taking the freedom and or responsibility. Find out. Find out. Just find out something different than what you're being fed. In Iraq and Iran, they hold the key to time travel there, which is really space travel. See, we're not really doing space travel the way that they try and convince us that we are. We are doing nothing as far as weeds. I'm not included in it. People that do astral travel and they know that they reincarnate, like people like Jesus, they don't need to do any space travel and fucking shit like that. You're rooted onto the earth now, and you have a reason you're here. You're in a realm. You have a creator that can take you anywhere in the universe if you obey the simple laws from that thing. What is it? You want to talk about geometry? You want to talk about the ley lines of the truth that are here, that you can get smarter and smarter and smarter with it, and catch on to some things. The thing that's unbelievable is that you can know all of these mysteries. You can know it to the point where you can explain it to a 5-year-old and they will simply confirm, yeah, that's true. Pardon me. So getting back to Iran, they hold this main key. And unfortunately, fortunately, Donald Trump, they are all connected to that. Big operations there. Israel, the ones that control and have harnessed all of humanity through their, say, de-evolutionary process of religious matters and religious strong arming and mind controlling and mind boning. It's terrible to think that, but just think with me, please. That's it's originating over there, and that thing that kills off something that would threaten it and say, no, this is the cure, and actually we don't really need synthetic ways or means to govern our lives for anything. Pray to God that Iran doesn't lose the way that they hold on to this knowledge and think, okay, you can't abuse this. You can't let strong armors, people, whatever's trapped on this earth and can't seem to make it to God, but poses every bit to be involved with God, includes this stupid fucking nation that holds flags up with blood streams running it down, the red, white, and the blue, and the stars. It's like, yeah, there's the stars, but fuck you. Lost to a lot of stuff, and it's a disease that as far as the real creators are concerned up there in outer space, it's like, okay, Exodus, prepare. Not all will be destroyed, and never is it. Creation goes on and on. If this earth was to implode because somebody figured out how to get rid of it, I, as a sapient soul, just goes, wow, what happened? And just stick to your love. You follow the music. You recognize, you do resonation. You remember, oh, I even better. You remember what all that was possible but became impossible here. That's where you're going to next.